we don't normally post videos on this day, but Outschool just launched some news and I want to sit and chat about it. I don't normally teach these class types because of the pre-existing payment plans, but these updates might just change that. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I will be very honest, I was not planning on filming a video today, but I just got an email about some very exciting news with Outschool, and I wanted to sit down, share the screen, and chat about it with you. Whether you are a current Outschool teacher or somebody just interested in the platform and what's going on with it, Outschool, like many other online teaching platforms, is continuing to make changes and updates like we have seen today. This platform is my biggest stream of income as an online teacher, so when these changes happen, I do try to be as informed as possible, and this update did catch my eye, and I did want to chat about it with you all today. If this is the first time seeing my face, please make sure it is not the last by clicking that little red subscription button and the bell down below to be updated each and every time we post videos. We do content here all about online teaching, working from home, passive income, some vlogs sprinkled in there, so make sure you subscribe so you are updated for the next video. I also have everything I use in my online teaching classroom linked down below in the description box, none of which are sponsored. They are just loved and used by me each and every day. But let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to share the screen and we're going to have a chat about Outschool's weekly payment offers. Today's email is titled "Just Launched. Offer weekly payments for any class." And this is the Outschool product news. Any and all teachers can sign up to have these updates. And it says, invite parents to pay weekly for any class. It states, we're excited to let educators know about an upcoming experiment that will allow you to choose to offer weekly payments for any multi-week class instead of one upfront payment. Now, for anybody that doesn't teach on Outschool, a multi-week class could be, for an example, an 8-week beginners painting class, where learners before had to sign up before the first date, pay for the entire 8 weeks, and if somebody just found that class on week 2, it was not available for them. You had to sign up and get in the door before the first date of the class. Jumping back into the email, it says, this new payment feature is the first piece of a larger effort to streamline and improve class formats for both parents and educators taking place this year. We'll be sharing more info on what that big picture looks like very soon, so keep an eye on your inbox for more updates. This experiment will launch for families shopping for classes on Outschool in mid-March, and you can start prepping your classes now. Then at the bottom it states, visit your educator library to learn more about how and why we're experimenting with this feature and what actions you can take to customize payment options. And if I click the visitor library, we can see more information stating platform update, offer weekly payment plans for multi-day classes, get the scoop on how you can offer flexible, affordable weekly payments to parents with the new payment schedule options. And here it states, we're excited to let educators know about an upcoming experiment that will provide the option to offer weekly payments for any multi-week class instead of one upfront payment. This sounds a lot similar to an ongoing class on this platform where students can come and go, they pay that weekly rate. Maybe it'll be a little bit different. We're going to keep going. Before diving into the details, we want to stress that this feature is optional. Every educator may choose whether to implement weekly payments or continue charging multi-week classes with one total fee at the beginning of the course, which we mentioned before is how it has always been done. Additionally, we're running this update initially as an experiment. Only a segment of parents, approximately 50%, will have access to the weekly payment option. At first, this allows us to gain more insight into the impact of this update for families and educators and helps us make an informed decision about how or if to implement this change on a larger scale. The weekly payment experiment will launch for families by mid to late March 2023, and educators are being given several weeks to implement this optional change for their class listings before the experiment goes live. The Outschool team has already interviewed educators and parents during our experiment development process, and will continue to gather user feedback throughout this test. This new payment feature is the first piece of a larger effort to streamline and improve class formats for both parents and educators taking place this year. We'll be sharing more info on what that big picture looks like very soon, so be sure to check back here and keep an eye on your inbox. I will leave the link to all of this down below in the description box, but my initial thoughts on this are, one, it does sound a lot similar to an ongoing class, and I think it depends on the teacher and the subject being taught as to whether or not a teacher would want this option. If I were doing, let's say, a language arts class, and we were reading a book over a 12-week period, I don't think letting this happen and having a learner enter when we're on chapter 6 would be very helpful to the new learner or the ones who have been in the class with me before at the start date. But if I were doing a multi-week, Lego building class or an art class or a different format where a learner could come in having not attended the previous classes and be able to be updated and informed and given the expectations of the class and how it is structured, it could be successful. Again, I think it's just going to depend on the subject matter and the educator's teaching style in their online class. For me right now, I am teaching primarily ongoing classes and one-time classes. I have actually not done multi-week classes in a very long time because it was worth it to me to run my classes in an ongoing structure where students could come and go as their schedule allowed. I saw a higher enrollment rate in my experience using the ongoing class feature, but with things like this, I may be willing to try out some multi-week classes so long as parents know that there is also an ongoing option. Maybe they would prefer this over the ongoing option. I'm not really sure. Like most things on Outschool, it is a lot of trial and error. See what works, see what doesn't work, and continue to grow and learn from there. You guys, let me know your thoughts on this. If you are a current Outschool teacher, is this change something that makes you more interested in starting to offer or offering more multi-week classes? Let me know down below in the comments. If you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to give this a huge thumbs up. I will be having a video coming out very soon sharing all of my current income streams and my payday routine as an online teacher. Like many of you know, a lot of our income can be inconsistent, meaning we have some higher months of income and some lower months. And having multiple streams of income, you might be paid multiple times per week from different income streams. If that's interesting to you, make sure you are subscribed, hit the bell. Have a great week, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!